The end of the tomb of Senenmut was over there. You see this mud bricks?
Yeah.
Mud bricks over there. This is the end of the tomb. All of this long.
This is just beautiful. Oh my god.
So you can see just only bland stones. Nothing was decorated. But in fact, Hatshepsut herself at these columns, you can see that the first truss at right hand side, you can see this is the statue of Queen Hatshepsut. This is not only statue of Queen Hatshepsut, but as you can see right and left hand side, the two statues for Sphinx. The Sphinx like giving a protection. So the face here for the statue or the face of Queen Hatshepsut. All of this area should be decorated by her statues.
So is the ramp original?
Sorry?
Is the ramp original?
Yeah.
It is. Wow.
Yes. So right and left sides at this wall behind these columns, this scene are destroyed, but she wanted to tell us that she ruled Egypt as a pharaoh. She killed her enemies. This is the scene what was being here. At other side, the Queen Hatshepsut wanted to tell the next coming generation that how they brought the two her own obelisks from the red granite quarry in Aswan till the temple of god Amun. Karnak temple. Where is Karnak temple? One direction over there. It's the same angle. This is a miracle. of engineering.
Yeah.
The scene is telling us that the soldiers are sailing by the two obelisks. The most, the scene was destroyed. Because of that, this is closed.
Okay.
But at the second level, the second truss, here, at right and left hand side, the two important information for us to know. That one at the right side here the Queen Hatshepsut want to tell us that she considered herself the son of the god. She wanted to tell us that she considered the son of God. The other side from this truss, she wanted to tell us about her expedition to bound countries, to Ethiopia. The soldiers, we will see that they gave the gold to the people over there, and they weighing between the gold and other stuff. We will see else the frankincense tree, the small one inside its pot.
Just beautiful. Do you think
Original stone.
it's original stone? Wow. Can't imagine what it would have been like being here in those times.
Times for what?
Sorry?
What was it, sir?
I said I couldn't imagine being there in those times. I'm sure it was very hard.
This wall we can see here. In the dream, the god Amun, the supreme god in ancient Egypt, he giving a key of life to the mother of Queen Hatshepsut. After that, she be pregnant, and Hatshepsut was born to rule us. So, this is the first scene. The second one, the god Amun should standing here telling the god Khnum to create the body and the soul of Queen Hatshepsut. Here, at this scene, the god Khnum sitting in her throne, front of him the pottery wheel. So he start to create the body and the soul of Queen Hatshepsut, and goddess Haqat, the wife of god Khnum, she helping him. So she gives the key of life to the body and the soul of Queen Hatshepsut. Here, the god Khnum, goddess Haqat, leading the mother of Queen Hatshepsut to helping her to put her baby. The rest of this scene telling us that the birth and the happiness because of the birth of Queen Hatshepsut
Okay.
from the god.
Alessandro is spelled, so he is going to do the
Sorry? This wall, we can see here the queen standing in front of the main god here in Thebes, the god Amun, and he gives to him this upright table. All these things are real. This is not like a picture only for decoration, but this is real.
Yeah, not recreated.
Called the horse arm. Horus army because the face here, the face of God Horus, and the end of this armor was the hand. This hand is holding like a cup, and this cup full of fire, cool fire. And here in this small cup was full of incense. So when the king standing in front of the God, he bought that incense and fire, so he burning incense in front of the God. We will see that many times later. But this is real offerings, like different kinds. Sorry. This is like different kind of meats, birds, flowers. These jars full of liquids like water, perfume, milk, wine. This is the lotus. This small cup full of the mummification operation. But this at this wall, they telling us how the bones looks like. The trees, the houses, the animals, the army over there, the priests, everything. Front of us, as you see, this is the frankincense trees. Was decorated the entrance. This small trees inside its woods. Front of us, you can see these trees, small woods. At the top, the Egyptian soldier standing in front of the wagon to change between the transferred nowadays to the museum. When they move from Karnak temples to Luxor temple to celebrate by the Ovid festival. All these colors still in its real condition.
Merrill.
This way, please to see how the original colors looks like in best condition inside, just few meters closer, if you please, and see inside. This is the colors inside.
Oh, yeah.
Temple here, beside her father's temple.
Too bad that's all collapsed.
We will go to the third floor.
Oh, I'll let you know.
This is statue for Queen Hatshepsut. So the two statues was a difference because she wearing the white crown leading us this direction to the south, to Aswan, to Nuba, to Africa. This one leading us to Cairo. This is red crown and this one is white crown.
Assalamu alaikum.
So ordered to digging her tomb at the other.
The origin of Egyptian numbers.
Hatshepsut. They bought the double crown and they give. telling this journey from these books. Before you go inside, each tomb tries to read this sentence only, this part only, nothing more, to understand it. And the relation between the king and the gods, how they helped him to cross the hours. All these cartouches tell us the name of the king, and all this telling this legend. No.
Okay. This one?
Yes.
Okay.
حبيبي يا قائد ايه رايك تعال
You will find me waiting for you here in the cafeteria, okay?
Cafeteria.
You'll find me waiting for you here, okay?
In the cafeteria. Okay. Thanks. Okay.
Has two parts, the left hand for Horus and the right hand for Sobek, the crocodile god.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Okay.
Ready to go inside?
Yeah.
So you will see
That's beautiful.
all the scenes are same on your right hand side. They copied it for the left hand side, but they just changed from Sobek, the crocodile, and Horus, the other side.
Mm.
que fuera al baño de la casa, de la habitación.
This one still has colors on it.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the scissors, hot cups, the suckers to suck the blood and the liquids. Here you can see these clappers to move the flesh after they made the cut. You can see the saw to cut the bones and the scale. Look at this one.
Eso estamos hablando es al principio. Te quiero ir antes de Cristo. No pasa nada.
The saw, the top, the knife, the left
Mucha
top.
gente viene y preguntan.
And this is the calendar of the doctors.
Calendar.
They have the calendar of the doctors. The doctors will be there after 4 days, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 days.
Así esta escena que está hablando se llama carta basta. Aquí es escritura también. Como es la verdad.
Wow.
Thousand crocodiles live in
Devo
this
fare una foto?
lake. So
Yeah.
each crocodile eats from 5 kilograms to 9 kilograms daily. Eats a lot. Of course, we don't mind eating fishes more than us, but
Uh-huh. Oh,
they eat a lot.
they eat a lot of fish. Well, so do you have to bring fish in, or is there, are
Yeah,
they enough?
we-
There's the food chain sustains itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the crocodiles a lot here,
Uh-huh.
eating a lot, but there is a lot of fish here.
Okay.
So the disadvantage of the lake is 5 timbals goes under the water. Abu Simbel, the water cannot reach it, but they moved the original place. El Dakka, a Nubian temple. Wadi Sibu'a, a Nubian temple. Kalabsha, it's a Nubian temple. Fila temple or Filai temple. All these 5 temples moved from the original place to another place. The third disadvantage, the Nubians. All these lands was for the Nubians,
Wow.
and they moved it. They moved the Nubians from
really?
the original place to the desert. And what is the meaning by the word Nubian? It's belong to the word, the ancient one, Nub. Nub, which mean the gold. So they call the Nubians, the land of the Nubians, the land of gold.
Oh.
They moved them from the original place here to, they can move faster, to the desert, and that wasn't fair actually.
I nubiani sono dovuti scappare. Per forza.
Wow. Okay.
So the original place for the temple was this area down there. They moved the temple 200 meters away and 60 meters high on the mountain here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I read about that. Okay. I remember hearing that. That's true. Okay. So this is actually not the original.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How they moved the temple, they cut the 2 temples to 1,050 pieces. Each piece weighed from 20 to 40 tons. Yeah, a lot.
What year was that?
Sorry?
What year did they do that?
1968.
1968.
Yeah.
Okay.
That temple took 4 years, from 1968 to 1972.
yeah.
A great temple. A great temple actually for Ramses II. Look at this one. Watch your steps.
Oh, you take a picture from here?
Yeah, sure. But the picture from down there will be better.
Yeah.
But he ruled Egypt at 1279 BC. He ruled Egypt for 66 years, from 1279 to 1213. Yeah, a lot of time. He lived 9.
My God. We're about to enter the temple of the Queens. Assalamu alaikum. Excuse me. Sorry.
Hide under the shade. I will bring the tickets. One hand.
Ooh. Cool.
This area, all are Nubians.
Oh yeah?
One of the villages that
Oh, we're
the
in
high
Nubia?
dam, yeah.
Oh.
One of the villages that the dam did nothing to them. They just took a higher place. They didn't move like the one after the dam on the land of the lake.
Okay.
So you
I see. They stayed on their own here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here, these houses,
Oh,
and
okay.
in the water here. So you will see different features,
Mhm.
black color, curly hair, big nose, and big ears.
Oh, okay. Do they consider themselves the Egyptian still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
still Egyptian.
Yeah. Yeah.
السلام عليكم ميمي، الاخبار غالي، كل سنه وأنت طيب يا حبيبي.
عامل ايه؟ لينا يا قلبي.
مين طالع خالد؟ ماشي.
Can we go together?
Sorry.
Can we go together? Because alone he will ask more, so we can share.
ماشي. عند المرسى، ايوه خلاص يا دكتور.
Leaving a sample. That's where we're going. It looks out, but it's really cool. The breeze is very cool. Not more than 65 and sunny. I'm
Welcome temple Philae, temple of the goddess Isis. You remember yesterday about the story the Ptolemies need to rule Egypt, right? So here was the starting of the story. When Isis was searching for the parts of Osiris' body, two parts missing, the heart and the private part.
ooh.
Yeah, and that's what hurt more than the camera.
Yeah.
She needs a heart
Uh-huh.
to revive him back,
And a penis.
and the penis to continue the marriage between Isis and Osiris to get Horus, the god of protection. They found the heart on the original island. So they made this temple on the original island for meditation and reducing energy and power. Okay, so they made the temple for that, a meditation temple for the energy. You will see the only temple with windows. The priests came here to bare feet without any sandals to receive Amun Ra on the windows, sitting, meditate. Okay, so she found the heart and she cannot find the penis.
Oh no.
So she replaced
Problem.
it with a stick.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And they continued the marriage by a hot kiss. And with the hot kiss, Horus get born.
Oh.
Yeah.
With a stick?
Yeah, with the stick. Well, not with the stick. He didn't use the stick. He used the hot kiss, actually.
Hot kiss.
Yeah.
Can you explain hot kiss?
A hot kiss.
Oh, hot kiss.
Hot kiss.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, you said hot kiss. Okay.
No, hot kiss.
Oh, I know what
Yeah,
that means.
yeah.
Already
A
then.
French one, actually.
Yeah.
They continued the marriage with a hot kiss.
Cunnilingus.
Ah, okay. So the Horus born the god of protection, and Horus mean in hieroglyphics Hur, which mean he who fly high, the falcon, the god of protection. They made the temple here on the original island. This temple built in 800 years on ages. Nekhtinebu the first, the king of the 30 dynasty, he built this part and he died. He didn't finish decoration. After that, the Greek came and they built this, the main one. And the third one on the back, I will show it to you after we finish, for the Roman, the Trajan, the famous Troy. He built it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah. So the temples, as I mentioned, the Holy of the Holies start from inside to outside. Who built this temple? Three Ptolemies. Ptolemy the second, 306 BC, and Ptolemy the fifth, Ptolemy the seventh finished the temple. Okay, for whom? For three gods: Isis, Nephthys, and Horus, the falcon. At 1902, the temple the water covered the temple 2 meters high. You can see the difference between colors. From 1902 to 1960, 58 years. And after Egypt started to build a high dam, at 1960, that the water reached 4 meters high. You can see the black color in front of the facade here.
Wow.
Yeah, so the temple, sandstone temple, covered under the water from 1902 to 1970.
Really, this whole place
Yeah.
here, from that line?
Yeah, when Agatha Christie, you know the famous writer Agatha Christie, she was here writing Murder of the on the River Nile.
Oh.
You know this famous one.
Yeah, yeah.
So she was here on Aswan. She passed with a felucca between the two columns, and she wondered how you still have this monument under the water. So
Okay, so it was discovered, but
immediately
she
the UNESCO moved and asked Egypt to move the temple, to
Okay.
rescue the temple.
Okay.
So
wow.
actually it will cost a lot.
Yeah.
Italy offered it will take all the cost under one condition: they will take 2 obelisk walls in front of the entrance. We accepted to save the temple and lose the 2 obelisks, no problem with that. The 2 obelisks now on Torino Museum in Italy, you know Torino Museum.
Torino,
Right?
yeah.
So
Really?
they need idea to move the temple. Italian engineers said once we had a church, a famous one, a big one. We moved it one piece with hydraulic machines. We dig under the church and we moved it one piece. They told him it's a very good idea, but how old was the church? This one is more than 2,500 years.
Yeah. And been underwater.
Underwater for 60 years.
Yeah.
More than 60
More.
years. It's a sandstone. It will not survive. So, a French engineer said, why we don't build a glass pole around it and make it underwater temple? They told him, first, cost a lot, more than a lot, and second, it survived 70 years, actually 68 years under the water. How many years it can survive? So they refused. The third one, they said, we will make like Abu Simbel. We will cut it and move it. So they prepared this island, the original island called Bija, and this island called Igelica. Sorry, the original island called Fila or Filai was a Nubian island, and this was a Nubian island too, called Igelica. So they moved the Nubians, and it was a mountain. They used 302 tons of dynamite to make it equal. After that, they start to stop the water around the temple. How that? They built a metal dam around the top, the island. After that, they pushed 20 tons of sand to absorb all the water. After that, they bumped back the sand and drawn every inch on the temple. And they put in each piece a metal coin with number. Look at this one, 231. Each stone weight from a few kilograms to maximum 3 tons. Not like Abu Simbel. Abu Simbel was dry. The water cannot reach it. So they make the minimum 10 tons and the maximum 30 tons. Here, just a few kilograms or maximum 2 or 3 tons. And they moved the temple. This project took from 1972 to 1982, 10 years.
Wow.
Let's go to see the temple. Ptolemy VII, he is standing on his left leg, representing that he gained the energy and the power from Osiris' heart. He is holding Osiris' weapon, the was. Look at the weapon in his hand. On his left hand, he is holding the enemies, representing that I don't just have the right to rule Egypt, but I have the power from Osiris' heart and Osiris' weapon, Osiris supporting me to defend Egypt. Let's go inside. To hunt. So they but they are always here for protection.
Right.
This temple, they made it 306 BC. Look at the Coptic crosses on your right here. The Greeks need something more than a story to rule Egypt. So when Christianity entered, they pushed the Christians and keep killing them, representing to the Egyptians that we defend your gods, we don't believe on other gods. When Constantine entered Egypt, the famous emperor Constantine entered Egypt at 326, he accepted spreading Christianity, and he was the first emperor who entered Christianity. So because of that, Christianity entered Egypt, and they took this whole as a monastery, a church.
So that would
We
explain.
will see it inside.
Okay.
So
that's the big feud between Christians and the pagans.
yeah,
Because the Greeks were killing the Christians.
that's it. Especially Ptolemies, not all the Greeks. Ptolemies. So the temple divided as levels. The waiting area was outside. Here, when the festivals came one day a year, they opened the gates. The local stay here. putting in this room as a storage room for the offers. This one for food, that one gold and silver, the third one cotton and linen, the fourth one for perfume and oils. Dividing the temple as here locals, the second hall, the second court, doctors and engineering, the third one and the last one for the high priest and the king himself, which the statue of the goddess Isis inside. Here you can see 7 columns. Here is the room where Isis put Horus, the birth of Horus. You can see the first one on the right here, the feature of the lips. The first day of birth, she had pain, so she bitten on the lips from the pain. The second one, she is little bit okay, smiling. The third day, fourth day, smiling until the last day. She is smiling. She is happy here. And after 7 days, we still celebrate in Egypt here with 7 days celebration with the birth of the baby. The baby is okay and the mother is okay. We still have a celebration until today using this habit. But how they told you that they made a celebration, you can see here Hathor, the goddess Hathor, the horns on the head and the sun disk.
Would you agree?
Who's Hathor? She was the god of music, holding the drum. You can see here how many Hathors here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in front of her the goddess Isis sitting, and the aunt, the goddess Nephthys, the god of air and the god of love, celebrating with Horus. And the description said that they found 7 sound of music. Count with me again, please. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. We are talking about 2,000 years ago, more than 2,000 years.
Yeah, and so that sounds like the Christian story of God's creation. Also, rested on the 7th day. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just changed.
Everything came after them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these courts follow the
Christianity
7th.
came after them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were first, after that Christianity, after that Muslims.
Yeah.
I mentioned that yesterday, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. A Greek language, the old one.
These somebody did this? April's 1823?
Yeah. Some 1823 here.
Bastards. Oh my gosh. The key.
What is the Ankh mean? The long life. How is that? You live once. After that, you die. Here. So your life, your soul out, and have the judgment for the soul, and back again to life. So this sign you'll see it a lot, and that's mean here is a long life, and the was. This is was and this is nibu, and which mean here this one is for the king. This is the weapon of the god for the king, and this is the long life, and this one is a long life. So long life the king. Here is the hieroglyphics. Long life for the king.
Gotta Google this person.
Sorry?
Gotta Google this person.
This one is Jose. I think this one
Send him a bill.
Jose or
Jose
Bailly. Not V. That the Spanish don't have V. They pronounce it as P.
V like yeah.
For more than 20 years.
Really?
Yeah. I have been guiding for 8 years. My brother have been guiding for 16 years. I was following him, and each time I came from 18 years, I found it.
Really? Oh, she's a beauty.
And okay, watch your steps.
Oh, yeah.
2 jars and make a pregnancy test. How's that? The first jar, fill with corn, and the second one fill with barley. And the woman have to be in the 2 jars. If the corn color changed, so it's a positive pregnancy. And if the barley changed, so it's a boy or a girl. And we are talking about more than 2,300 years.
Yeah. Outstanding.
Yesterday in Kumumbu, you saw an offering table for the food, right? You remember it?
Yeah.
Look at this one. This is the biggest offering table you will see and you will ever see.
Oh,
Look at this one in the top: goose, grib, Egyptian bread, eggplant. Little bit down, you will see ducks and the fruits down there under his hand.
Uh-huh.
So, improving that, they are the best on agriculture. Plants, everything.
True that.
Always watch your steps, please. Assalamu alaikum. Here, Ptolemy the second court. No one can enter this level except the high priest and the king himself. But of course, the king cannot enter with the same clothes, so they have to enter this room. They have to enter this room to change the king's clothes. The high priest came with a new clothes, new sandal, new perfumes and oils to change, to repair the king, to visit the statue and the spirit of the god. So here the same scenes but special scene here. Ptolemy II wearing Upper Egypt crown, and he giving offering the Sphinx to Isis. How we know this is Isis? You can see the same crown, but the cartouche in front of her, there is a chair in the top. So this chair represents Isis. So he is offering the Sphinx. What is the meaning by the Sphinx? Offering Egypt. Here Isis is Egypt. Offering Egypt, the Sphinx that represent the human intelligence and the strength of the lion. So I representing to Egypt, I am offering Egypt a strength, a new army, and a new knowledge. As I mentioned, they were philosophers. Everything means something.
Yeah.
They are choosing everything, but not randomly, but to mean something. The second one, here, Ptolemy II wearing nothing, no upper, no lower Egypt. Okay, so he is here offering, this one is Nephthys, the ant. Offering her the baboon, monkey. You remember about the baboon,
Yeah.
Abu symbol, which mean the baboon the first hours of the day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So here presenting to Egypt a new hour, a new day of Ptolemy's Greek's day, not the Pharaoh's one, a new hours. And one more thing, here is Isis. I'm sorry for the lights. Here is Isis holding Ptolemy II hand, leading him to rule Egypt and giving him on his mouth a long life. And she is giving him advice here, telling him, if you want to live a happy life, choose for your heart just one wife. Feed her, protect her. And she's of course not talking about his wife, but she's talking about Egypt. Feed her and protect her. Let's go. Second, giving offers. Here is Osiris after Isis collected back his body. So Ptolemy put himself on the story, I was there helping Isis to collect back Osiris' body and bring him back to life. I have the right to rule Egypt. Okay? Ptolemy was there on the birth of Horus. Look at this one. Horus on the leg of his mother, Isis, and he have a breastfeeding. So, a new kid, I was there for the birth of the god of protection. I have the rights to rule Egypt. Here is Horus, still Horus wearing upper and lower Egypt crown, and he have a breastfeeding, but he is about 10 years old. How is a kid 10 years old have a breastfeeding? They want to represent that he is a 10 years old kid, okay? But he is not ready to take the throne back from his uncle. He is still a kid. He cannot fight. Last but not least, this piece of granite, original one, where put the statue of the goddess Isis, 25 kilograms of pure gold. How they take the statue? The royal ship came from outside when the doors opened. The high priest and the king, because no one can enter, take the statue of the goddess and out to put the statue on the ship and out to receive the offers. If you saw from the crowd, of course, if you saw the statue, so you did good and your offers accepted. If you did bad all the year, so you cannot see the statue. The same as Santa Claus. You did bad, but you have to try again the next year. And what about the offers? It's taken. It's okay.
Yeah.
He feels shame about his brother dead. So he decided and he asked Amun-Ra, I don't want to live in this world anymore. I want to be the god of afterlife. So he take the shape of the mummy. Look at this one, holding the long life, because people will die and back life again. He is the one who will bring them back to life. Okay, he is the god on the heaven. So he is holding the was, the weapon of the god, and the only god you will see on a step. Why is that? Because he lives in the heaven. He is not on the world anymore. And on his back, Isis. This is the share I was telling you about. So Isis on his back and Horus. Horus now is a teenage and he's holding the long life symbol, wearing upper and lower crown, okay, of Egypt. So he's a teenage. They representing that he is still not ready for the fight by putting his finger on his mouth and the naked part here. Okay, so where is Ptolemy in the story? Ptolemy here asking Sekhmet, the goddess, the female goddess, because the female lioness, because the lioness, she's the one who goes for hunting. She's the one who have the techniques. So he is asking her to help Horus for the strategy to bring back the throne of Egypt and to take the revenge of his from his uncle, of his father. And at last Horus changed from this shape to the warrior shape, the last shape of Horus, the falcon, and he is now ready to take the revenge and bring the throne back to Egypt. And after that, to Kumumbu, he lost the eye, and Edfu, he finished and he took the revenge from his uncle. He made the temple, but he cannot finish the decoration because he died. And why they made the temples, as I mentioned yesterday, they built the temple because of the taxes and because of the offers. The king received the 50% of offers and the other 50 for the priests. Are you ready?
the hotel and rest a bit. Couple of hours until our next tour.
Moved because of the high dam, so they stayed while the Nubia moved. This is the original place of them.
The original location.
Yeah.
Heading to the Nubian village, the original location. Again, my home private boat. And I have my lunchbox prepared. We are on the Nile. Cruising on the Nile with style. I got some delicious rice, grilled chicken, which is off the hazel, and Egyptian salad. This is bread, not a tortilla. And we're changing boats.
Watch your hips. Perfect.
To make it. Hello. Oh, yeah. I thought I was gonna get my feet wet, but looks like not. This place is from 1100 BC.
This one made from camel's bone.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Definitely not China, right?
No, not in China. All these material, handmade materials.
Handmade
Yeah.
from Nubia people.
And the carpets, by the way. This one, handmade, and I will show you how. And the bits.
Oh, a crocodile.
Yeah.
What's up, little buddy? He definitely a croc.
Yeah. Meet the birds.
Look at this place.
98 years
Open for
old.
business.
Turtle.
Oh yeah?
I'm looking for it. I cannot find it. So هو عايز ساقع بس مش عايز سخن.
شاي وكركديه الاثنين مع بعض هو براحتك.
ماشي. Scent safe. Let's go to sea this way and back again.
ايوه لكن يعني
We're walking in the Nubia Island.
These guys are the guys who was on the temple, right? On your right hand. Right?
Oh yeah.
شباب.
How's it going? You got a good memory. Wow.
Assalamu
Assalamu alaikum. Oh, they're not from here, right?
Yeah, from Alexandria, the same group.
Oh, Alexander.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely much better to walk right now.
Yeah. You want to have a look on the spices, the Nubian ones?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Just have a look.
Yeah.
Or you're good?
Yeah, I'm
For
good.
the different tea. Sorry.
Yeah. I can't take anything back.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not taking them. I'm talking about taking the experience.
Oh,
Okay, here is end of the city.
okay.
This is the road leads you to Aswan, to the bridge.
Ah,
So, as I mentioned, if you want something, you have to go a little bit far.
yeah. Very, very cute street.
This pharmacy is a new one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dr. George, come on.
This one. Yeah. Make one like this one take. I don't know how many hours to make one.
7 hours.
7 hours.
7 hours.
Yeah. To make just one.
Wow.
Yeah.
1 day's work.
Yeah, one day.
Wow.
The same.
Beautiful.
Egyptian cord.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you.
I told you they reached the hotel by camels or car.
Oh my gosh.